Hey there, SimpleShot friends. We've got some science to drop on you today regarding bands and band sets. So one of the most common requests or questions that we get, especially from new shooters, is what's the heaviest band I can get? Now, of course, we do have some really heavy bands like our Nitro double band. And our second question in them is, well, what size projectile are you going to shoot? And most new shooters look at it and go, well, I can get an awful lot more of 1/4 inch or 5/16 inch per pound than I can 1/2 inch. So I'm going to shoot 1/4 inch and I want the heaviest band you can send me. It's just a bad idea. It's a bad combo. And we want to help you better understand why matching your bands to ammo really makes a difference. Now, a couple of things here is, sure, you can shoot as heavy as you like. You're free to do anything you wish. It's just going to be inefficient. You're going to get hand slap. You're not going to be as accurate. And we're going to show you why. So we're going to give you some hard science. So what we've got here is we've got two band sets. They're both set up for me for my draw length at 30 inches. So I've got them set to 6 inches active band length. We've got our Nitro double, which this is made for a minimum of 1/2 inch steel, which weighs about 8.5 grams. These shoot that really efficiently. There's a lot of rubber in that system, but these are our heaviest bands. They draw out around 20 pounds. We'll measure that here for you in a moment. So yeah, a lot of resistance here. It's not necessarily going to throw the shot faster. Now here we have a band set that is matched for 5/16 ammo. So we'll use 5/16 as our standard today. A 5/16 steel ball weighs about 2 grams. So a 1/2 inch steel ball that's matched for these bands, and actually a little on the light side for it, is 4 times heavier than a 5/16 projectile. So we're going to measure the draw weight, then we're going to shoot it over a chronograph. And hopefully that information will help you understand that you do not need heavy bands to get your projectile shooting faster. In fact, when you're shooting heavy bands, you're resisting against those bands. It's going to cause your accuracy and your form to be off. So shooting bands that are matched to the ammo is not just something that we talk about because it's fun to hear ourselves talk. It's because it really makes sense. And I think this is going to show you exactly why. So we're going to start out here with the heavy bands. So this is our Nitro band set. This is 2 layers of SimpleShot black. It's tapered from 3/4 of an inch to 1 1/4 inch. A really aggressive taper. Again, excellent for 1/2 inch steel ammo, 44 to 50 caliber lead. Knocks it down range with authority. You can generate some serious kinetic energy with this. So we're going to set this up. We've got a little jig set up here. We can hold this static. We've got a scale. We're going to measure the resistance at 30 inches so we can see how much resistance we're actually feeling as we draw the bands back. And remember, you've got to pinch that. So, you know, keeping it lighter is always better. So let's just see what we have here. All right, one thing to keep in mind, you'll see here that we've got these set up in through the forks today. You can shoot either way. The reason we're shooting it through the forks is because I don't care to shoot light ammo over the top with really heavy bands. It just results in hand slap, and you can check out one of our videos on that. It's not comfortable. So that's the reason for the through the forks orientation. All right, so we'll get our scale zeroed out here. And we'll draw these back to 30 inches at this point right here. We're at 21.9 pounds. So 21.9 pounds at 30 inches. All right, next, we'll take this small projectile, you know, because the whole thing is folks want the heaviest bands and they often want to shoot really light ammo. Let's see how fast we can make them go. All right, 253.7. 246. And 252. So right around 250 feet per second with a 2 gram projectile. If you'll notice my hand upon drawing, you noticed a little bit of shake there. That was 21 pounds of resistance. Not entirely necessary. Now, here's the real kicker. So this band set is set up exactly for 5/16 projectile. So this is precise orange. It's in a taper from 1 1/2 to 3/4 inches. Pretty light draw. So let's check out the draw on this. All right, again, we're going to draw out to 30 inches at this point here. We've got 8 pounds, 12 ounces, so 8 3/4 pounds of draw resistance. Now let's shoot it over the chrony. Okay, again, we've got a 2-gram projectile, which is a 5/16 steel ball, optimized for this band set, 8 pounds and 12 ounces of resistance as compared to the 21 pounds with the nitro. 254.9, again, that was 8 pounds, 12 ounces of resistance. About the same speed we got with the 20-pound bands. Let's try another one. All right, 243. 246. And that one didn't read. All right, so now that we've had a chance to look at the data, we can see that a 250% increase in draw weight will give you about a 2% increase in velocity. If that works for you, shoot the heavy bands in the light ammo. However, keep in mind, shooting those heavy bands, you're not going to have as clean of a release because they're going to be snatched out of your hand. You're straining against really heavy bands, and if you're shooting over the top, you're going to have hand slap. So I really don't see any advantage of shooting heavier bands with light ammo. So go out and try it for yourself, but you've seen the data. Bands that are matched to your ammo make for a better shooting experience and just as good a velocity. So thanks for taking a look. If you've got questions or anything else you want us to cover, be sure to ask us and we'll produce it for you. Have a great day, great weekend, and get out and shoot your slingshot.